Hello everyone, this is Stevenson, and welcome back to another video. I haven't done one in a while, and I don't know, just decided to kind of sit down and do one now for Doki Leadership Club, since I haven't really been doing anything. School's out as of right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not really gonna particularly do anything. I'm definitely gonna try to get a job during the summertime at least, or at least something to support myself, and get some more life, obviously. And try to finish up the school all the same. But anyways, I don't know, chemistry a little low right now. I'm not sure if that's shown on OBS or not, but anyways, we should have shown my poem first. Yeah, like last time I got left off right here. Or it was time to show some poems or whatever. But it was, first things first, we're gonna start off with Monica, because why not? I guess, hi again, oh boy, voice is not quite there, but, how you getting, Steve boy? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're playing yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure. Sorry for clearing my throat. My jaw's been hurting a lot lately, but yeah. Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, it must be pretty interesting. You completely misunderstood. Haha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, bud. Yeah, I see what Monica did there. A fictional one anyway. Trust me, all will be revealed later on. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violently creating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl, I don't know what that is for now, piece of Chris. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Oh. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Well, I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you didn't like it, or don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing that I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space the words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a leader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know, that's like fourth wall breaking, you tell me. Anyways, probably you read next. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on his face. Do you like it, Steve boy? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people will just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. It's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a good snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside our window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh boy. I can only guess what that is, or what that means. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Steve? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way you can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Steve. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Damn. You're comfortable. I think anyone who had this, shy tendency would get comfortable. Who knows? You respond sincerely at me. For just a moment, our timidness seems to disappear. Oh boy, sorry. Oh, I like this one, Steve boy. It has some of the nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Also, I don't even know what kind of writing you do like in the first place. Yeah. Neither. Jeez. Why don't you at least try and give it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Don't you might end up getting hurt at some point. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, kind of figured. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, say, well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Steve. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh boy. Bottles that pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight hope to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the dream. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend in the bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discover the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo inside my head. Damn, 5 times echo. Holy crap. Sounds foreshadowing. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I know boring. Smelling. Something I don't want to smell, but anyway, so. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki, I guess. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Yeah, what do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're at your level. Natsuki stops, Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Siri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, you really would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, it looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, although what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. is what I get for letting younger girls step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. It'll just end up embarrassing ourselves and our English is not my strong suit. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Saria has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Alright, but the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Saria, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At the least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, here. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't research a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Miko flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Suri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Before it lets upon, Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next? I'll go next. Well, yours all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes a little as she starts to reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she invents into perfect timing. This must be a very important scent of the wildfire. Yuri keeps it concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Sorry about that. Good pause. Yuri snaps back into reality. Just kidding. Whatever that is, Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she belittled even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we gave Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Haha. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Red begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sarah is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice is almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Steve liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Steve Boy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Steve Boy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step down in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terrible. That's not my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki gradually gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. poem is called, Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make her do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets. Let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I could do this. Jeez, you just doesn't have all right energy to it. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, it makes such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Stevie, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri, I still walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with you. I would still walk home with Sayori. I don't know. Walking home with you, huh? Never thought about it. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said, or how you admitted it. There's not even any point in speculation that's never going to happen. Oh, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not going out long before you want to need you anymore, you know? Need you. So, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club has your opinion for you. As I said, conversation feels off and on for you now. It was kind of her fault for checking in on such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy about it, I'll have to take that with me. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And again, the festival's only on paper, so who knows what will happen at that time. The poem mini game. Alright. Once again, for now, this is, on the option that if there was one other character that was in there somewhere, I would definitely do that. But anyways, go ahead and just go with the year and then after this, I think, oh, jeez, okay, that was the other one. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna go with the year and we'll see where it goes from there. Let's see, like I said at the beginning of this playthrough. And oh boy. Oh boy, okay, I'm really not getting these Yuri ones. Okay, there. But we're gonna go with Yuri until we get through this. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know which one could have been the Yuri one in there, but alright. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't know where I just walked into. We're practicing piano again. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and not picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Never that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me help out for the festival too. Yeah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Don't you complaining about it yesterday? Just yesterday. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. It's not a bit like say all of a sudden. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you sure? You're saying you don't like squid, you of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Well, I think, also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on art again for now. Fine. Your reactions are as fun as yours. Your serious. Excuse me. Where's Siri? Oh, there you go. Siri is sitting on the desk now. I'm looking down at her and I walk over to her. Hey, Siri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Yeah. We're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. I wouldn't be. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Fine, see? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Say so. I wordedly glanced at Sarah before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back to the usual actors. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sarah. And you know, I think this is where I'm gonna probably leave it off here, because we're going for a while. So anyways, yeah, I guess hopefully you guys enjoyed this part of Doki Literature Club. This is quite a lot of reading, dialogue, and all that to get through and stuff, and all that jazz. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go in here. So I guess I don't know. I'm very much an outro. I don't know. Give the video a like if you want. It's really up to you. Anyways, I guess that'll be all. And, I'll see you guys.